really do. Not even real no more. Shoot, nigga. Kanan, when we did that exact pass, did he tip it? What? What am I playing, bro? What am I playing? Like, my nigga just straight up watched the ball, didn't pick it up. Didn't pick the shit up, bro. He just watched it roll.
In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready.
Two things, Kanan. You see that's a pure stretch, right?
The Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You know what I just noticed, Kanan? How that pure stretch do a better spin move to all of us?
3-0 versus 0-3.
Second of all, how the hell did he just run right by you as a defender?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive
linemen bro, Kanan.
Move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
This nigga huge.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
You know what really gets me with people, bro?
Third play
you know
here, this opening drive as they're up.
How you gonna tell me to bring my ass back around as you just lost to us and came back around?
Now it's gone.
You don't understand.
Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted.
Where you get that from?
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And this
no, that's not yours.
Be halted right around the 28-yard line. He was looking for Matthews.
That's for Taylor. I put it. No, that's fuck, bro. My remote. I put it in your room. I told you. How you think I put everything in your room? I'm finna go in game chat, bro.
A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere.
Don't you hate when you beat people and then they come around to talk shit as you already beat them? Let me see this shit, bro.
And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
If you can't blow by that nigga, but a fucking shot creator can blow by a defender, I've never seen that because I can't blow by no lock. That nigga sucks.
To throw is Watson.
Mind you, they're running 2 stretches like this.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get
exactly right.
And now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they
got
to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
You know, I don't understand this game. That time he goes up with a dunk with 2 niggas in the paint. Can't go up with a dunk wide open.
And this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they wanted to begin the game.
Kane, what else can I do to that, bro?
Thank you. A huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit.
I really wish I was rewarded for bullshit, bro.
Here's Breida.
I really do. I really do, bro. I really wish I was rewarded for throwing up bullshit. Because guess what contest that was? Red. Still made the shit.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of them at all so far. They've stacked them up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
I got a red contesting this nigga throwing up a fucking layup with me in his face.
They run with Breida. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So he'll be hit.
Look where your player reached at.
At the 21.
Look where your player reached at, and look where he went.
Offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up.
Guess what, Kana? No contest.
All get on the same page.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
I really like how this nigga is poking me and he's not a defender.
Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
I really love it, bro. I love it.
Kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there.
I bet you I can't rip this nigga.
And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip.
What?
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
What am I playing?
How about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus you're giving up yardage.
That's you, though. What am I watching?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Red. Red. Red.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends.
I don't understand what's the purpose of a red contest.
But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. To throw on 2nd is Watson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
Guess what color that was?
Just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to
Red.
the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Red, Kanan. Kanan, red.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Kevin King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2.
Push, shut up.
They're on the march.
I'm coming back around. I don't care. I'm just
Third
gonna keep
down
playing. At this point, I don't even care anymore. Oh yeah, bet it up.
They'll run it now.
Bet it up. Bet it up. I'm going to game check.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This nigga has 2,000 wins, 2,000 wins.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson.
I'm just in the park playing at this point in time.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They didn't need a big play there. They just needed a conversion, but I'm really downplaying it, aren't I? Getting a conversion, picking up a 1st down, not easy in any aspect. How about that one right there?
Yeah, with the dive, knew where the line to gain was, went soaring past it.
Yeah, that's doing it by any means necessary.
Yeah, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Goff again. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This This is Breida. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second down is gone. He's going to air one out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
No!
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here's Watson now on second down. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Oh, say that shit lame as fuck.
And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They'll set up the screen to Drake. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Yeah, nigga.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a...
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Tim Williams coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Come back.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. As his guys are in for 6. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, that That's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Buying time to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
14. Hey, 20. Starting left here.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play that time for the Ravens. 45 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. First down throw, gone. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the gun, here's Goff. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And the return will stop right around the 25. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Tiger. Come back. Do jet.
After the run, Watson going to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Tiger. Do jet.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Black 99 Philly.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before the break, Watson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Reset. Watch 32. Two jet. Tiger. Two jet.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Black 99 Philly. Blue 80. Two jet.
Nigga got embarrassed.
Out of the gun, Watson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Tiger. Red. Blue 80. Two jet.
Now a whistle, and I
But
think
they
a
won't let me
penalty
put it
here
on this
for a
nigga,
delay.
bro.
No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Well, I'm done with my goddamn MLB game.
I'm finna be. They won't let me they won't let me identify this nigga, bro, and this shit finna blow me. Bro, Bryce got hurt, bro. I'm mad as fuck.
Damn, he got hurt.
Yes, and he was going crazy.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th.
He was stripping everybody.
Guess what the score was my game, brother?
What?
Tiger.
I think he's gonna get 52 to nothing.
They're going for it. It's Watson.
Why you doing him like that?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tim Williams in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Not having no
Boy,
pass
sitting on a
play.
2-score lead at this stage in the game. That punter, he must be pretty lonely over there on the sideline thinking, why in the world was my number not called there?
As far as he's concerned, the check will still cash, right? It is your choice not to use me in this situation. But I also look at it this way. You know, some coaches are more aggressive than others. They just want to take care of the football, have the ball on offense, and go at it that way. So a very interesting call, but he wants to take care of the ball himself.
They run again with Breida, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position.
Now, what you broadcasting?
Real threat. This is 3rd and long.
What's called again?
They'll fake the give. Now gone. And this is going to be incomplete.
You playing safe?
This at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to
Like we can just get off.
They get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down.
When that ball was snapped, they were counting on it being now a
Everybody did get up. Ain't
one-possession
nobody.
game. Instead, the block occurs. That changes the whole mindset for them. And if you're the guys who just blocked it, you're floating off the field right now.
Big
Big time play. Could have been a 1-score game. Instead, it stays 2 scores. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Watson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Like it.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Yeah.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. To throw is Watson. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster.
This nigga
Ball's
fumbled.
knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, and then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it out.
Acting like Julio,
All I
say.
remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those
Remember
acrobatic guys
Julio's
catch it,
goddamn take
you have
off
to make them
on
pay
the field and
sometimes.
then
You have
fumble.
to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
And the niggas got out the spot.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
He keeps out getting on and off the spot.
Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He'll buy some time right. And a hit, Jarvis.
Bro, they just keep getting on and off the spot.
It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd, Goff. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Come back, come back.
After the interception, here's Watson. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Come back. Richmond. Two jet.
On 1st down, Watson. Now he's going to go deep down the left. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Reset.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They're at 50%.
He just really thought I lied about calling her.
3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. Man open, that's Kiki QT complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That his 1st catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. Watson now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Oh, this nigga's ass.
In Pittsburgh, it's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Oh, these niggas even more ass.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Watson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Hey, watch this. Watch this
17
highlight.
more yards.
I like he kept backing up.
Keep the drive rolling.
Another nice pickup through the
Almost
air.
cleared
And I think
it
a lot
out.
of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing,
Nigga kept moving slowly, but that's not a block, my nigga.
Running,
Fuck.
it's Drake. And he's got this one down to the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points.
So you have the nigga right behind me.
And they've done that. They've held them.
And he's gonna take
That is my bad. I fucked that all the way up.
Touchdown.
I know I did not just see this dumb shit.
And the Steelers are gonna add on to their lead.
Wow.
Lead in the game, you're gonna get plenty of contributors, but that's
What?
the 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point attempt to follow here.
Ring.
Point after
Yeah, it is. I can't even.
That'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And it's lagging. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my.
And this
Oh
will be
my.
a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Bruh. Is he gonna really hide behind a screen, you fucking dodo? Like, is this nigga gonna really sit here and hide behind, you know what?
They'll start on the ground with Breida, and he'll get this one up to the 20.
That nigga not gonna cut.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and
Can they?
foremost. They do believe that over time he might.
Is there a reason why my nigga had to lay it up where the side where he was at instead of just going up?
Takes care of the ball well for
Where he was
them,
open?
so they'll keep handing it to him.
They try to throw on
It's too easy, right?
this one is
This nigga did a step back.
The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6.
Oh, that boy did the
This
free
is
throw
third
line,
and
dog.
9.
Flashing shot credit, if I'm
To
not
throw
mistaken.
is Goff. Dancing to his left.
With 50 fucking wins.
And
Might have said
now
that
there's
nigga's not a shot
another
creator.
interception. It's picked by the linebacker T.J.
Okay.
Watt. And they'll
I shoot
start
the midi
out.
then. Should have did that the first fucking time.
No, he quit. He just took my stats, bro. What the fuck? Bro.
This nigga Mario, man. I can't get my own rebound.
Fuck, bro. I mean, Bryce Love not hurt, but still, bro.
I'm posting.
Bro.
This bitch Jordan really just made herself look stupid. Cause she said, call her when I leave bowling tomorrow. Yesterday, I did at 12:30. She didn't believe me when I actually called her, and we talked for like 2 seconds. And she just texted me, and she was like, be honest with me, did you really call me? I said, yes, and I sent the screenshot. Oh, I feel like a dumbass now. I really do see it now. I'm sorry. I need to go to sleep because I made myself look down. Mind you, she said she was going to fuck me before the end of the summer. Like, what? Did you really have to do the spin move? No. You really didn't. But yeah, she said to Bradford that she was going to fuck me by the end of the summer, which I am perfectly fine with. That's not a problem. Red. Booby. That's not even near close to half court. Nigga said half court 3 and then a regular fucking 3. Green.
Bullshit, bro.
Just missed a wide open layup. That's perfectly blocked. To the whole.
Fucking up my damn stats, man.
What the fuck?
I'm finna get one, but still, bro. Like, that shit just blew me.